slowly moving, making plans to move with the Six of Swords, but it might be your emotions that are exhausting you, Gemini. And don't worry so much. Hey there, Gemini. How are you? It's your forest fairy here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here. So let's read some cards for you, Gemini. We're going to start off with the Stardust deck. Do a 6-card spread, taking out the current situation, the ideal, the block, the solution, advice, and the outcome. And then we are going to clarify with the Really Badly Drawn Tarot to get more messages. So let's get started, Gemini. Now remember, this is a general read, so take it resonates and leave the rest. And it's for all Gemini placements, wherever you have Gemini in your chart. First card out, the Four of Pentacles. I feel this is building, Gemini. You could be holding on, but we'll see. The ideal is to not give up on what it is that you're building. And the block is you waiting for your ships to come in, as they say here in the tarot world. But this is whatever it is that you're building for returns, results to come in. The solution is, I'm feeling, to move away from expectations. The advice with the Six of Swords. The advice is with the Moon card here, which to venture, to move into what it is that you don't know. With the Six of Swords and the Moon, that's you're moving into unknown territory, unseen even territory. And the outcome, the Seven of Pentacles, another waiting card right adjacent to that Three of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for the results of all the work that you've been putting in, that you've been building with the Four of Pentacles. And that, for some of you, you're defending with the Nine of Wands. You're not giving up. You might be, don't exhaust yourself either, Gemini. And that what you might not see is the Six of Pentacles. You might not see that there are others working just as hard alongside you because you're focused in on your own work and your own results. That's what you might not see. Your supporters. Well, let's go deeper on this, Gemini. Clarify. The Four of Pentacles is Gemini's current situation. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for the galaxy of Geminis. Right there. Eight of Cups. I think you're walking away from expectations. And for some of you, as I said, I don't know if you're holding on. Whatever it is that you might have been holding on to, could have been an old job, it could have been an old friend group, family members that didn't support you, that didn't see or, I don't know, say agree with your dream, but you're walking. Do you see the Moon in the background here? That's that Moon card right there. The advice is to go where no one else has gone before, Gemini. And the Five of Wands is also clarifying. Are you holding on to fights? You're holding on to disagreements, squabbles. You're holding on to something that no longer serves you, Gemini. So for those of you that are holding on, walk away. For others of you, this is you fighting for what it is that you've built, which we'll get to right here. You're not giving up on it. Whatever this is, it could be a small business, a company, it could be a service or product that you're not giving up on. This is competition. This is other people and their opinions that really don't matter to you. Or do they? Did they matter to you? And now you're walking away from all of these emotions that you've attached to this service, product, company, venture, little business venture. It feels with the Four of Pentacles, these are the building blocks. These are the four foundational blocks as I see it. So the ideal is the Nine of Wands. Clarified by, yeah, don't give up on this, Gemini. You might have to go on a spiritual quest. You might have to get away from the drama, get away from, and this feels, even though it doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't feel serious. It is other people trying to distract you. These are distractions from your manifestations. So do not give up on it with the Nine of Wands, but also don't exhaust yourself. And also clarifying, the Nine of Wands is the Seven of Cups. I think the Five of Wands is distracting you from your manifestations. Yes. And I think that this Eight of Cups, you need to go spend some time on your own. I see a spiritual quest or a spiritual journey. And that is to really focus in on what it is that you want to manifest, so that there are no distractions with the Five of Wands. So your energy is focused, laser focused, rather than scattered. I feel with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups, it's this scattered energy, scattered emotions, highs and lows. And this is exhausting you with the Nine of Wands. Now, the ideal is to focus your energy on one cup, which is why I put the Seven of Cups below the Eight of Cups. Your energy must be focused on one cup, something that you love, and not scattered all over. Or else you will get exhausted with the Nine of Wands. So the ideal is to focus your energy on one cup, one dream, one thing at a time. The block is waiting for what it is that you've already manifested, already sent out, the product, the service, what this is. The Three, and it's going to differ for all of you. The Three of Wands is clarified by, your wish fulfillment. Look at all these emotions on the desk today, Gemini, and the strength to keep on going, the strength to keep your focus on that manifestation. Yes. And not to get distracted by other people's opinions and whatever. This is just, I feel like it's squabbling. It's opinions. It's people saying, you should do this. This worked for me. Well, that's great that it's worked for you. I feel that you, Gemini, know what's best for you. And if you don't, you will learn more from your failures than you will your successes. The successes make you feel comfortable. They don't move you, meaning in a different direction. So if you need to go in a different direction, focus in on what that direction is and take it. Have the strength to ignore all this is just, I don't want to say petty squabbling, but it feels like it, and it feels like opinionated. It feels like people just trying to distract you from your goal. So you're moving away. That's the solution. The Six of Swords, you're moving away, and this is in the mental realm, and getting away from all of this cup energy, these emotions. And the Six of Cups is clarified by, the Devil. Temptations, fear, doubt, listening to those that might have been sent by the devil to distract you, Gemini. And the Ace of Cups, there it is, going on that spiritual journey. That's what you're heading towards, and you don't know what that means, where you're going, but this is, I'm just going to say, when I see that Eight of Cups and you walking away and there's that space for that cup, the Ace of Cups, and that's your cup, Gemini. That's your self-love. This is also, I'm reading and seeing the Ace of Cups as divine love. Moving away from the earthly sort of temptations, the doubt, the guilt, the shame, the obsessions of the devil. That's the earthly realm. And moving into a higher frequency in that of unconditional love, divine guidance, divine love, and the divine resides within Gemini. So this is finding love for yourself through the Lord. I'm just going to say it. I know. So the advice is the moon, and with the Ace of Cups here is what you're moving towards. This could be shadow work. I also see shadow work here, and accepting your dark side, accepting your obsessions, accepting it, not putting up with it. That doesn't mean to continue on with these ways. It's just forgiving yourself, knowing that, yep, I fell victim to fill in the blank, to the devil's ways, let's just put it that way, and that's part of my shadow self. Looking at the shadow and accepting the shadow as part of you, and then making different choices. So the moon card as the advice is going deep within your subconscious, clarifying by the Queen of Wands, and finding your confidence. I feel this is confidence. And the King of Pentacles, your stability and security. I see this as Capricorn energy right underneath the devil. It's almost like shadow Capricorn and positive Capricorn, positive and negative. I have been doing these reads, these galactic reads, and I find myself falling back into the earthly program of duality. And here I am talking to a Gemini who, through the tarot, has always been classified or told that they are in fact living, breathing duality. And through these galactic cards, I've been taking a look at duality from a different perspective. Is it really something that we live in, or is it part of the program that we, or do we just accept all aspects of ourselves? It's very interesting because I went right to duality with the light and shadow of the Capricorn energy, with the King of Pentacles and the Devil. Interesting. And now I'm catching myself, right? Ever since I've been doing these reads, I catch myself and go, is it? Huh. So the Seven of Pentacles is the outcome, clarified by the Page of Wands. This is a brand new, you're looking at what you've done, and interesting. And the Ten of Swords. I think this Ten of Swords is that you're putting an end to, I don't want to say materialism, and yet that was the first word that came to mind. Makes me want to switch that Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles. But as I said, materialism can be seen as negative, as well as it's materialism, right? You can have things but without being materialistic. Wow, this Ten of Swords. Are you going on a new adventure with the Page of Wands, turning your back on what it is that you've put so much time, effort, and money into with the Seven of Pentacles, not waiting? Is this the outcome? Is that you're not waiting for what it is that you've invested in? Are your investments tanking? I know crypto's has been slowly just falling. It does. It goes up and down, right? It's like the wheel. It just turns. Are you seeing what it is that you've invested in tank? And so you're going on a new path, a new adventure, you're curious about something else? Gemini. As I said, not giving up on what it is that you're manifesting, but are you considering that now? With this Ten of Swords? Okay. Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. There's that Capricorn energy. Are you just putting an end to a devilish Capricorn, to a tempting Capricorn, to a controlling Capricorn? Oh, Gemini. And all that you've put into? Or did you not see the equal give and take that a Queen of Pentacles gave you. You didn't see it. So you ended it. For some of you, I've got Leo on the table. I've got Capricorn with that devil. I've got Cancer with the moon. Even Pisces. I can read that as Pisces as well. Virgo and Gemini with the Magician. Even Aries. I see the Magician as Aries as well. Taurus with the King of Pentacles. Aries definitely with the Queen. But this can also be Sag. Those are just some zodiac signs that you might be dealing with, Gemini. Let's get an oracle on this. That Ten of Swords is sticking out like a sore thumb. All right, right there. Romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our experience to know ourselves through the reflection of a conscious lover. And bottom of the deck, and that which you might not see, fourth chakra. That's the heart chakra. The energy of the heart chakra supports our inner guidance system, which is governed by our heart and the capacity to love deeply. I also see the moon as loving deeply. We got a lot of numbers, only a couple majors. So this is just a day-to-day. This is just for this week, Gemini. I see 639. Let's do 639. You are being encouraged to take time to receive. Sometimes the greatest sense of connection comes from accepting the world as it is before. Let me say that again. Sometimes the greatest sense of connection comes from accepting the world as it is before moving forward. I see 493, 493. You are being connected with your loved ones in heaven. Know that those you pray to regularly are protecting you just like guardian angels. Well, that's good to know. And I see 696. I don't know if this is sixes. 696. Your angels are encouraging you to trust in the flow of life, particularly if it feels as though you have slowed down recently. Surrender your constant need to be busy. And remember that less is more. And I see that with the Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. These are waiting cards, slowly moving, making plans to move with the Six of Swords. But it might be your emotions that are exhausting you, Gemini. So it might mean quiet your mind and don't worry so much. Find balance. Ground yourself with the King and Queen of Pentacles. Ground. And that's what I see for you, Gemini. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care. From your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.